AI is reshaping warfare, as seen with Northrop Grumman's Manta-Ray submersible. Replacing humans with robots could save lives, but raises ethical concerns about control and accountability. While widespread deployment might revolutionize defense, questions remain. Is the world ready to entrust autonomous AI with decisions over nuclear weapons? How much of this robotic warfare will truly benefit humanity? Join us as we unveil how the new DARPA Manta submarine leaves rivals in the dust. As engineers have tackled challenges throughout history, Northrop Grumman has consistently developed a remarkable array of innovative ideas. This tradition can be traced to visionaries like Leonardo da Vinci, who designed bird-inspired flying machines. Following this legacy, Northrop Grumman has introduced the Manta-Ray, a project that merges the hydrodynamic principles of its namesake fish with advanced autonomous systems and energy-efficient propulsion technology. Northrop Grumman's most recently finished prototype, the Manta-Ray Uncrewed Underwater Vehicle, UUV, was unveiled earlier this year. Northrop Grumman developed the vehicle under contract from the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA. Hence, Manta-Ray was the result from 4 years of work toward DARPA's project for developing an autonomous, extra-large uncrewed underwater vehicle, XLUUV, capable of doing long-range and long-duration missions without any human being around. DARPA's requirement poses a new approach that could enable an autonomous, extra-large, uncrewed underwater vehicle to cover vast distances for many months while using minimal energy. This needed speed requires a big boat that can be launched directly from a pier rather than from a ship or submarine. This requirement leads to a futuristic glider that is capable of carrying over long lengths of very large payloads, using a system drawn from glider-type propulsion, the Manta-Ray. The Manta-Ray alters its buoyancy to rise through the water, then glides downward, taking advantage of a hydrodynamically optimized hull. Recently, Northrop Grumman has completed the Manta-Ray and moved it for testing in California from the production facility in Maryland, though within subsections. On that account, proving a streamlined way of shipping a system around the globe and assembling it, while also cutting down on the valuable pier space in naval installations. As Warner, a representative of Northrop Grumman, informed, bringing the vehicle to the area it operates in would have cost significant amounts of energy. In his words, transporting the vehicle first to where it needs to be installed and used saves energy that it will otherwise burn in moving transit. Similarly, Manta-Ray has been designed for multi-role operations. It has several payload bays of different sizes and configurations, enabling the aircraft to carry out a range of naval missions, which are valuable for applications ranging from surveillance and reconnaissance to logistics and specialized undersea missions. However, the Manta-Ray program inverts UUV's capabilities regarding operation without the demand for human logistics backing or on-deck maintenance at sea for extended periods of time. The Manta-Ray initiative captured contract options with DARPA to advance the program. The project aimed to develop advanced technology for unmanned underwater vehicles capable of long-duration and long-range operations in ocean environments. There are 3 prime contractors: Northrop Grumman Systems Corporation, Martin Defense Group, LLC, formerly Navatech, LLC, and Metron Inc. The challenge was to focus on solving major technical issues such as energy management, increased vehicle reliability, biofouling and corrosion mitigation, accurate navigation, and collision avoidance with underwater obstacles. These areas of focus are crucial in extending the U.S. Navy's operational reach and effectiveness in underwater environments. In response, the program hit a major milestone earlier this year, though preliminary design reviews were completed early in 2021. These anticipated reviews certified the viability and possible realization of initial designs aligned with program objectives. After that, selected performers moved forward in maturing their ideas through critical design review, an imperative step toward design maturity and readiness for the next phase, which is vehicle fabrication and testing. In the continuous ambitious effort to transform underwater operations, DARPA awarded Phase 2 contracts for the Manta-Ray program in 2020. The program aims to develop advanced UUVs designed to conduct autonomous, long-duration missions with extended range travel within ocean environments. Each of the program's 2 prime contractors, Northrop Grumman Systems Corporation and Martin Defense Group, has its role in developing a unique full-scale demonstration vehicle to realize this vision. Martin was tasked with delivering a new tactically offensive autonomous vehicle. Whereas Northrop is modifying an existing program, both vehicles are built to acquire objectives or provide reconnaissance into an adversary's country. Martin has forged a new concept. However, the contracts are signed between their respective parent companies, Northrop Grumman Corporation and Martin Defense Group, LLC. Northrop Grumman Corporation manages the program Manta-Ray. According to the scheduled phases in this ceremony, it was proud to announce the signing of contracts with small companies at this regular event. This long-term goal has led to the development of phases from the Manta-Ray solicitation. It falls under DARPA's Undersea Warfare Programs Office on the management of Manta-Ray solicitation and eventual contracts. Each contractor demonstrator must meet the following 4 requirements: a UUV for its autonomous missions, designed for an indeterminate duration over long distances, able to operate from multiple types of platform host bases, and functional in ocean environments. The Manta-Ray program emphasizes autonomy and endurance, aiming to develop UUVs that can operate for extended periods without requiring on-site human logistics or maintenance. The first phase endeavored innovative technological solutions in the following core areas: energy management, extreme environment reliability, biofouling and corrosion control, navigation, and obstacle avoidance. These would be used to create underwater vehicles capable of sustaining missions in ocean's complex and dynamic environments. Again, by investing in various innovative techniques, DARPA can transfer pioneering underwater technologies to its national security partners. The Manta-Ray program will play a pivotal role in this effort by introducing a new category of underwater vehicles and providing essential component technologies supporting other important underwater initiatives. The first phase ended with holding critical design reviews, demonstrating that the designs had matured and had completed preparations for the next phase. During Phase 2, the contractors were engaged in subsystem testing, building, and demonstration of fully integrated underwater vehicles. The demonstration thus far marked a significant step towards realizing UUVs with endurance and operational capabilities that were never fielded before, with transformational potential for naval and undersea mission applications. However, with its novel attributes to delivering groundbreaking technologies that create strategic surprises, the UUV is engineered to push the boundaries of undersea operations, focusing on versatility, autonomy, and logistical efficiency. It has been designed to be payload capable. It has an array of flexible payload bays to fly on various mission profiles, such as surveillance, reconnaissance, logistics, and other naval critical operations. Thus, it can be very flexible for various military applications. The Manta-Ray is designed to conduct missions independent of human logistics on land, reducing traditional demand for logistical support from the basing. This makes it more useful for long-term missions in remote or contested areas that might not permit human presence or be too hazardous. Another unique capability of the Manta-Ray is its ability to moor itself to the seafloor and then enter low-power hibernation. This action tremendously increases its endurance and allows it to save energy until needed, thus supporting long-term maintenance in the most difficult oceanic environments. It is modular in design and can thus be taken apart and shipped in 5 standard shipping containers. This offers an easy solution for transporting and facilitates quick assembly and launch into the field, allowing it to be used on expeditionary missions around the world without too much naval infrastructure. With such advanced design features, the Manta-Ray is on the verge of really changing underwater vehicle capabilities. Its strategic flexibility, operational independence, and effective logistics make it a potential key asset for shaping new naval operations, not least because this vision closely matches DARPA's innovation and technology progress goals. However, the United States is not alone in trying to create underwater drones that can independently travel long distances with low fuel consumption. In January 2023, Russia announced and introduced a long-range underwater or submarine drone known as Poseidon. It looks much like a torpedo, but is powered by nuclear energy and capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. The expectation is that what DARPA and the US military want from Manta-Ray will go beyond having any other building that doesn't use the fission nuclear energy source. In underwater vehicle design, there is a notable distinction between 2 types of vehicles: those optimized for endurance and those designed for carrying payloads. As Warner discussed in a 2022 podcast, vehicles that excel in long-duration missions typically sacrifice payload capacity and are limited in the mass and energy demands they can support. Conversely, a more traditional propeller-driven underwater vehicle is often necessary if a vehicle is needed to transport larger sensors or payloads or to accommodate devices with higher energy requirements. However, such vehicles generally do not offer the same level of endurance that military applications often require. The ocean is full of potential energy sources, such as currents, waves, and even subtle differences in water temperature or salt levels. But there's no single perfect source of ocean energy for DARPA's goals. Additionally, Kelly Rule, an engineer at Sandia National Laboratories, an advisor on the program, noted in a podcast that wave energy is a valuable resource, particularly for near-surface transport. Most wave energy is concentrated in these upper layers of the ocean. However, said Rule, wave energy becomes less sustainable resource-wise at greater depths. Rule also pointed out that current energy, especially through tidal systems, is very local. Tidal energy is harvested at particular geographic sites called tidal streets, hence the need to find specific places for resource harvest. However, compared to Manta-Ray, the military's most common robots are small, flat robots mounted on miniature tank treads. The most common unmanned ground vehicles can tackle rough terrain and usually have a variety of sensors built in, including audio and video surveillance and chemical detection. The robots are versatile with different sensor or weapon packages available that mount to the main chassis. Virtually all of them are man-portable. The Talon is a man-portable robot operating on small treads. In its base configuration, it weighs less than 100 pounds, 45 kilograms. Talon is operated with a joystick control, has 7 speed settings, and has a top speed of 6 feet by 1.8 meters per second. It can use its treads to climb stairs, maneuver through rubble, and even take on snow. Versatility has also been designed into the Talon with multiple possible configurations that adapt the robot to the situation. The basic Talon includes audio and video listening devices and a mechanical arm. A lightweight version of 60 pounds or 27 kilograms omits the arm. Talons were used for search and rescue at WTC Ground Zero, and they have been used in Bosnia, Afghanistan, and Iraq for the disposal of live grenades, improvised explosive devices, and other dangerous explosives. Recently, the Talon was prepared to take on an even bigger role. All Talons are now equipped with chemical, gas, temperature, and radiation sensors. The military is even running tests on Talons that carry guns. According to manufacturer Foster Miller, Talon robots can be configured with M240 or M249 machine guns, or Barrett 50 caliber rifles. The Packbot is another small robot that operates on treads. It's even smaller and lighter than the Talon, weighing about 40 pounds, which is 18 kilograms in the basic Scout configuration. The Packbot is man-portable and designed to fit into the U.S. Army's new standard pack, the Modular Lightweight Load-Carrying Equipment, MOLE. Controlled by a Pentium processor designed to withstand rough treatment, Packbot's chassis has a GPS, an electronic compass, and temperature sensors built in. Packbot manufacturer iRobot says Packbot can move more than 8 mph, 13 kph, be deployed in minutes, and withstand a 6-foot, 1.8-meter drop onto concrete, the equivalent of 400 kilograms of force. Also, the U.S. soldiers regularly take advantage of this ruggedness, tossing Packbot through windows of hostile buildings, and then using it to find out where enemies are hiding. Even if Packbot lands upside down, it can right itself using powerful treaded flippers, which also help it climb obstacles. Another is Matilda, which stands for Mesa Associates Tactical Integrated Light Force Deployment Assembly. Mesa Robotics made it, and it is similar to other small robot designs, but has a higher profile due to its triangular tread shape. It weighs 61 pounds and weighs 28 kilograms with batteries, can be carried by 1 or 2 people, and fits in the trunk of a car. Matilda has numerous possible configurations. For instance, it can be equipped with a mechanical arm, or various cameras and sensors, and even tow a small trailer. The robot's top speed is 3 feet, 1 meter per second, and its single charge runtime is 4 to 6 hours. In the event of tread damage, the quick change tracks can be swapped in about 5 minutes. The Mule and ARV vehicles might begin a new kind of warfare. There are 3 proposed versions of the mule, all of which will roll around on wheels. 2 variants, a vehicle that could carry more than a ton of equipment and designed to detect and turn off anti-tank landmines, are similar to current military robots. The 3rd variation is an armed robotic vehicle assault light ARVAL device. It will have reconnaissance, surveillance, target acquisition, and RSTA, as well as package and integrated weapons. In other words, this robot is similar to a human soldier who can engage the enemy in combat. ARV robots are less like soldiers and more like tanks. The Army intends to use ARVA robots to support manned vehicle missions. A tank squadron commander could use ARVA robots to extend his team's area of influence without the need for more soldiers. The robots could take the most dangerous positions and provide support whenever the manned vehicles enter a combat situation. However, one major concern for the military and engineers is the chance that a robot malfunctions. Discussions about using armed robots often include the possibility of a robot firing on friendly forces or innocent bystanders. It might seem paranoid, but malfunctioning robots have caused scares. In 1993, a bomb squad robot in San Francisco malfunctioned while on a mission to disable a bomb. The robot began to spin uncontrollably just before it could grasp the explosive device. Fortunately, the robot didn't cause the device to detonate. Military officials say that the goal of using unmanned vehicles and robots is to engage in combat without risking human casualties, or at least human casualties on our side. Another benefit is that even though robots are expensive, they may be cheaper than fielding human soldiers. Robots require maintenance but don't need health or retirement benefits. They might also be able to serve longer terms than human soldiers could. Many believe robots will never completely replace human soldiers, but will be used in dangerous or tedious missions. A robot soldier will never be bored, so it's ideal for guard duty or long-term surveillance missions. South Korea plans to use robots to patrol its border with North Korea. The robots are called intelligent surveillance and guard robots, and they use regular and infrared cameras to detect intruders up to 2.5 miles away. The robots can pursue a target, demanding a coded access number once they're within 10 meters of the intruder. The robot could sound an alarm or fire a weapon at the intruder if the target can't give the correct code. Currently, there are robots on the market that can carry and fire weapons like shotguns, pepper spray, grenade launchers, or even Hellfire missiles. The Mule RVAL robot can fire a line-of-sight gun and anti-tank weaponry. Remote-controlled Talon robots can carry everything from an M240 machine gun to a .50 caliber rifle to grenades and rocket launchers. The South Korean patrol robot can either fire non-lethal rubber bullets at intruders or carry a K3 machine gun, a light machine gun similar to the M249. The U.S. Marine Corps Gladiator Tactical Unmanned Ground Vehicle, 2GV, can also carry an arsenal of lethal and non-lethal weapons, including shoulder-launched, multi-purpose assault weapons, small, designed to destroy bunkers, disable armored vehicles, and break through fortifications, M240 or M249 machine guns. Light Vehicle Obscurant Smoke System, LVOS, a device that launches smoke grenades. Similarly, the Anti-Personnel Obstacle Breaching System, APOBS, a rocket that tows a line connected to fragmentation grenades, is designed to destroy obstacles like landmines. A large, heavy robot could handle weapons that are too cumbersome, dangerous, or powerful for humans. The ARVA could carry a medium-caliber cannon, a missile, and a heavy machine gun system. The Army intends to primarily use robots like the ARVA to support manned vehicles, so the armament must be comparable to a tank's. Other tools will include sensors and cameras, allowing the robots to perceive and navigate various hazardous environments. Robots like the Gladiator will have thermal imaging cameras, devices that detect heat and produce images that humans can see. Most robots will also have normal video cameras. A major goal of the DARPA project is to create a universal platform that the Army and other forces can incorporate into military systems from now on. One of the challenges the military has faced over the years is that it relies on a mix of equipment, vehicles, and software that aren't integrated, making battle coordination and tactical discussions difficult. Ideally, all military robots will share a common platform, allowing officers to rely on multiple robots in a complex mission. For example, Manta-Ray could keep an area under surveillance, broadcasting information to unmanned ground vehicles as they enter. Thanks for watching. While you're still here, click on the link on your screen to watch another of our interesting videos. See you there.